What's up everyone, welcome back to Living Survival, and today we're going to take a look at one of Nitecore's new lanterns, the LA30. So the Nitecore LA30, certainly a little bit of a different form factor than the LA10 that I absolutely love that we previously looked at. LA10, of course, just kind of lipsticks out like that. You've got several different brightness levels. You can, of course, hang it from a clip, magnetic base on it, so you can attach it to surfaces like that. I really like the LA10. So more conventional, I guess you could say, lantern looking with the LA30. So a little bit bigger than the LR10 and a little bit smaller than the LR30 that takes 18650s. This one is USB rechargeable, which is fantastic, and it also has backup power that we'll take a look at in a moment. So overall, the construction is really durable. 250 lumens at its max. Of course, it emits the light out the top here. Got your USB, micro USB charging port here on the side. It does have a charging indicator, so it'll let you know when it's fully charged. The front here has your power button. Very simple and straightforward to operate. Simply just hold the button down. That's going to get you into your white light mode. Again, 250 lumens at its max. You also have several different modes here. So you have an 8 lumen low, which will run for 56 hours. It's quite bright. I used this several times in the past few weeks when our power has gone out. It works great. Set it in the bathroom where you would normally maybe have a night light. Set it on the kitchen counter. It lights up a whole room even at its low, and again at that low it's going to run for 56 hours. So you step up here to the 55 lumens, that's going to run for 9 hours and 15 minutes, and even at its brightest at 250 it's going to run for 4 hours. And the LA30 also has a red light mode, so you double click it to get to that red light mode. There's a low and a high. Simply just click between those two, and then it has a beacon, and also has an SOS mode in the red mode as well. So again, very durable construction, polycarbonate. It's IP, I believe 66, water resistant. The base is magnetic, so that comes in really handy if you want to stick it to the side of your refrigerator or to a toolbox. Then you have a wire hook that flips up. It's okay for sticking on things like a tree branch, but if you're going to use this in a tent, for example, where you have a loop, not very handy for that. You do have to have an additional clip or additional carabiner. I wish they would have made it to where, like I've seen some other lanterns where you have one piece go like this and one piece go like this, and then, you know, they kind of fold out like that so that you can put this side in, then this side in, and they do still come together, sort of like a split ring, and that works better. And then that way you can get it into those hooked surfaces or looped surfaces, such as on the center or peak of a tent or a ridge line in a hammock, for example. Also on the bottom is a compartment which you can loosen this thumb screw and then use the little clip here to pull that open. You've got a compartment down here where you can run 2 AA's, so it's dual fuel. Not only is it USB rechargeable, but it can also run off of the AA's. So that's nice. It's also will work when it's charging, so you could hook this up to a power bank, for example, and, you know, pretty much have infinite power or infinite light for as long as you have your power bank running. So if you have a large power bank, you can run this thing for quite a while. So just like the LA10, I really like the LA30. Again, my only complaint would be that hook. Maybe do something a little bit different there so that you could easily hang it on a looped surface without having to use an additional clip. I like the modes that it has. I like the brightness and the brightness spacing that it has. Of course, I like the fact that you can not only keep it charged, but you can run it off a USB battery bank, and then you've got that dual fuel there, all in a rugged, water-resistant package. So something I will be certainly taking along on future camping trips. So if you single tap the button on the side, you're going to get a battery level indicator. 3 flashes means that you have plenty of battery in there. I believe it goes down to 2 and then down to 1. If you long press the lantern, you're going to go to the lowest mode. I like that it defaults back to its lowest setting every time you turn the lantern on. Now this is 8 lumens, again with the longest run time. That's going to work great for indoors, and then you single press to jump up into your other light levels, so 50 lumens and then on up to its brightest 250 lumens. And you can see here how bright 250 lumens is. You have no problem lighting up your immediate area. It would be too much probably inside a small shelter or tent. You could just single press again to get back down into your lowest setting. Now to get to the red light modes, we can hold it down to turn it back off, and we double click to go into our red light. So your red light has 2 brightness levels as well. Single click on up to a brighter red light. Then we can single click again, and you're going to get that beacon. Single click again, and you'll get that strobe. So maybe handy to have in the vehicle. You could put it on top of the car with that SOS or the beacon, or you could attach it to the outside of your pack with the SOS on there. So I do like that it has those features in it, and of course the ease of operation. So the lowest setting works great for indoor use. If you have a power outage, for example, you could set this in a kitchen, in a bedroom, or in a bathroom. It's going to give you plenty of light. And if you need more light than that, you can simply bump it up, and even at its highest you can see that it fills the room right up with light. Could use this as a work light. Many applications for this particular lantern. So let me know what you think by leaving a comment below. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and share it to anybody who might be interested on your social media. If you haven't done so already, click that red subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of new videos.